Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets, today joined by
Paul Pete.
Yes, and we're checking out some more beer from the Netherlands, from a brewery that's quite new to me, and you as well, I guess.
First time for me.
Nevel. So a lot of you guys who watch the channel from the Netherlands said I should get some Nevel to try. So luckily Beer Dome got a release of their stuff, and we got it on there. They sell out quite quickly. It's one of these newer up-and-coming breweries in the Netherlands that produce wild ales, funky sour beers that have become quite popular. And this is going to be our first beer from them. So again, Beer Dome, big shout out to these guys. If you don't know them already, you probably do if you watch my channel. But link for the web shop is down below. They have beer from all over the globe. So the one we're checking out right now is one of the beers that was recommended for me to try, and apparently one of their highest rated beers. And this is their Purper. So the whole thing about these guys is that they make wild beers. They use like a mix of different yeasts. Some yeast are harvested themselves, and they use only local ingredients.
Yeah.
Local sourced vegetables, bark from trees, flowers, fruits, all kinds of stuff. So it's quite unique. And this one is pretty cool because it's very different. So this, and also they only do table beers, so sessionable beers. This is 4.5%. This one here, the Purper, and this one is made with lavender and aronia berries, and then it's aged for 6 months in oak barrels. And one of the unique grains is buckwheat. So
It's gonna be exciting.
yeah, lavender in a sour beer, funky beer. That's very cool. I mean, some of the beers they had on the shop was with like wood bark.
Oh,
I saw. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a few. They had a few different ones.
Sounds funky as well.
Yeah. And it says drink binnen 3 jaar, so maybe drink within 3 years.
Yeah.
And this is from November last year. So yeah, let's check out Purper. So Pour is a very nice color.
Straight orange.
Yeah, like
yellow.
Yeah, yellow, like lightly
Yeah.
hazy. I mean, this could look like a slightly hazy pilsner almost.
Yeah.
Very lightly
very
hazy.
pretty.
Yeah, very pretty. A nice light haze and very nice head too.
Yeah.
Like very bright white, like pin bright. But yeah, let's check out the aroma. Ooh, like really stone fruity and lavendery.
So much lavender.
It's like really floral. Like if you've ever smelled lavender, it has a very distinct, intense aroma.
Yeah.
And it definitely shines. But I don't think it's too much.
No, I think it's very balanced.
Because I'm also getting loads of stone fruit. I'm almost getting cinnamon vibes.
Yeah, it has this warm.
Festive spice or something like that. But
warm spice.
I think it's the lavender, it must be. Or, I don't know, aronia berries. I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever eaten an aronia berry.
No, I've eaten aronia jam. It's so healthy, they say.
Yeah, they use it a lot in health food.
But it doesn't smell a lot. It doesn't have a lot of flavor,
Okay.
a lot of
Taste.
aroma. It has a lot of taste, but it has
Okay.
a lot of aroma.
What does it taste like, though?
It tastes blueberry mixed with elderberry, kinda.
Okay. I can see an elderberry thing with this,
Yeah.
but super light.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a mix of light, bright flavors and some kind of heft underneath.
Yeah.
Also some oak. Wow, it's very unique, but it's very complex.
Subtle. It's
actually.
very subtle for 6 months
Yeah.
in the cask.
Yeah, I think it's like soft complexity,
Yeah.
if you can say it like that. I've talked a lot about that in a lot of beers lately. Like, it's not like pow in your face with the complexity. It's like many different soft nuances. There's definitely also funk to it. Like I think it's like for me a woodsy kind of funk.
Yeah.
Like like a little bit woody, earthy. But that lavender really, and I'm really getting loads of stone fruit too. Like
Yeah. I think that's the.
peaches or something. That's probably some of the yeast.
I think esters, phenols.
Well, let's try it. It smells very good, actually.
Cheers.
Cheers, and thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Wow, that's sessionable. That is so drinkable. Brett, you would love this stuff. I'm sorry. We're not brewing it with you.
Whoa, that's a lot of.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's so fucking drinkable. Like, I could easily crunch this on my own. What I love, it's not like crazy sour.
No, it smells so sour.
Yeah, but
it smells so sour. But it's the farmhouse part that that I mistook for it. It has so much aromatic sweetness.
Yeah, really aromatic sweetness.
That's the aronia berries.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like really, it's like this very. It's almost like
marzipan.
Yeah, marzipan, almost like
Wow.
almost like marzipan, cinnamon, cherry vibes,
Yeah.
and then like big stone fruit, bright stone fruit that transition to like cherries or something like that. But
And
I guess that's
floral,
aronia.
yeah.
And then playing in with all that, there's like this huge floral lavender bouquet. But
Just
it's not
hangs
like
in there.
yeah, but it's not dominating over anything else.
No.
The oak
Until
is
the very last
bit, yeah. The aftertaste there's a good amount of like lavender,
Yeah.
but I think it works very well with the other
I
flavors.
think it's perfect.
It's got like Pilsner style drinkability
Yeah.
because it's not really sour.
It just goes in there.
It's really really drinkable. Wow, what a session beer. It's like almost like a bit of pink grapefruit or something, like sugar-coated pink grapefruit or something like that too.
Yeah,
as
it
well.
does have this candy vibe over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I wonder if that's
So
yeast.
Yeah,
There's like
could be.
there's a candy like again also like candy stone fruit, and the oak is almost non-existent on the flavor.
Yeah.
I think all the other flavors there is a dryness and like slight kind of woodsy flavor, which I think is a combo of funk but also the oak. But this is a very interesting beer.
This is very good.
Quite different.
It's so different from the smell to the taste. I'm very, very.
But I can see what they say about table beer. I
Yeah.
mean, it's definitely
It's
easy
so
drinking
crushable.
stuff. Yeah, and again, I love the amounts of complexity you're getting for a beer on 4.5%.
Maybe a little bit too much.
You think so? I don't mind
Maybe a little bit too much, where it goes from this
being a
funky-
table beer that you just
No,
drink to something
yeah.
you have to think a bit about.
I think it lands a bit in between.
Yeah.
For a table beer, I would love the crushability and the drinkability for this, but I still get so much that I can't do the next
Yeah.
sip right after, because there's this much complexity to it, from the floral notes to the deeper marzipan, stone pit, cherry pit notes.
It's just so, it's like really pleasant to drink.
Yeah, it is.
I really like that the sourness is like so in balance. It's not like scraping the sour. That's one of the things with a lot of like wild ales and sour ales that I've come to enjoy less, is that when they get really sour. I really like, for me to really enjoy some funky sour beers, it needs to have a very good balance.
Yeah.
And actually towards the less sour side. Mainly because I do think they're fun to drink once in a while, like the crazy sour ones, but I think they're a bit more palate fatiguing. They shock your taste buds.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I think it's much more easygoing and easier.
It's very light on the tongue as well.
Yeah, it's very light and airy.
Yeah, exactly. It's fluffy.
Yeah, it's fluffy. It's like like chewing on clouds or something. Like
It's delicious.
It's very like fluffy and airy, the mouthfeel. This is very impressive for the first beer from these guys for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, this is really cool. It's quite different from
this again.
Yeah, for sure. It's quite different to something I've had in a long time. I think the closest thing that it comes to memory, even though it's made with different ingredients, is War Pig's Ensenada. The base beer for that is a Mexican lager they inoculated with their house culture, and then they aged it in tequila barrels with pink salt and grapefruit.
Wow.
And they dry hopped it with Sabro hops. It was also like this weird mix of like easygoing light farmhouse beer with like
so many
lager and
additions.
different flavors.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. It reminds me a bit of that. I did enjoy that a bit more than this, but I still think this is really nice. I'm thinking like 93, 94.
I think 90, 92.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a really pleasantly drinking session beer. Like 4.5%. Awesome. And then so
You could
much-
pop this on the terrace.
Yeah, and for your
Instead
just
of
for yourself.
instead of a bottle of white wine, this is more average. I think it's delicious. I would buy this again.
Yeah, it's
I would-
really, really cool beer.
I like it.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what else these guys put out. So definitely keep an eye on for Nevel. Nevel? I don't know how you say it. Nevel? You guys from the Netherlands, let us know, how do you pronounce it? But yeah, this is really good. Definitely check out Purper. I don't know if this is still available on Beer Dome, but they still have, I think, a couple of his releases left, or their releases. I have one more beer for them to try, which is a collab with Tommie Sjef, which is called Twee. But otherwise, this was the last one. I only got one, but I kind of regret that now. So now I need to keep an eye out for their stuff, because this is very enjoyable. So if you guys had it, let us know what you thought of it. If not, check out Beer Dome, maybe it's on there. And yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, on Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also remember to click the bell to get notified about the videos. I need to remember to say that, because that apparently helps a lot. And we're going to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.